Hi, it's me, Holly. Hello. It is Monday currently right now, and I just wanted to jump on here because I had some thoughts today, and I was like, maybe I should share them. So I recently got like a new job, and so I've had like zero time to do anything. I've noticed that my every waking desire and thoughts and what I'm constantly in the back of my head thinking about is this brand. It kind of got me thinking about like if I didn't start this brand at all and if I was just still in school, which I'm gonna graduate this year, but if I was just on that route, working multiple jobs and just kind of floating through life, building my savings to hopefully do something with it, I feel like Susrooms has really actually given me a purpose. And I know that probably sounds a little weird, but I find so much joy in creating. I'm kind of fueling that for mushroom art to be the fuel and be the purpose for that creation process. And lately that's been creating videos and creating longer content other than reels. For the past year in 2024, I was primarily painting a lot more, and this year I'm really focusing on more longer video content and trying to create this new idea for Meet the Mushroom that I have. I think it's just really interesting that Susrooms now exists and it can be a fuel for me. And if I didn't have it, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know what I'd do. It's fun. It's very fun. Whether you paint or maybe you like to go to the gym, maybe you have a hobby of some sort, let that be your inspiration. Because at the end of the day, like, why am I working so much? Like, okay, yes, I need rent. Yes, I need food. Yes, I need gasoline to go from point A to point B. But life starts to get really long and exhausting very quick if there's not a purpose to it. I could find myself like doom scrolling all the time if I didn't have a motivation for maybe what reels I want to create. This morning, I actually created a reel that I'm really excited to post. But this particular video was like, it's something kind of, jarring. Everyone and their mom getting lip injections and Botox, me creating art, blah, blah, blah. And I think, yeah, I don't really want to better myself in that way, I guess. I don't really want Botox. I don't really want lip filler. I don't really want any of those things because I've kind of achieved it from just like going to the gym. Like, I personally really like my figure and the way that I am and the way that I look. I really like my muscles and I like my frame. And it's fun to go to the gym, to have that routine and have that growth and see that practical stuff. But yeah, I don't think about, I want to get this done or I want to get that done on my body, like injections or, plastic surgery or honestly even dyeing my hair. I've never dyed my hair before. Like, this is virgin hair right here. And I've gotten really like a lot better at taking care of my hair because it's been long for a while. But yeah, I love to just take care of myself in other ways, I guess. I really like, incorporating protein, carbs, and vegetables into my diet. I am a sweet treat girly, but I don't overeat. I want to be real for you for a second. Last July was the most that I've ever weighed. I kind of got to the point where I was like, I don't think I want to be this weight anymore. And so I went on a cut where I basically am on a calorie deficit, but I'm also being aware of intaking my protein count while also still going to the gym. It took me about 6 months to lose like 10 pounds, but now I feel like I'm at a good weight. I would notice like whenever I was starting to gain weight, my habits were to eat everything I could until I was stuffed, until I was bloated even. And now my whole mental motto is just to eat until I'm satisfied and to fuel myself. And I think it's so much more like fun to fuel myself and feed myself good food than a bunch of crap. Just not overeating has been something that I've really wanted to incorporate in my lifestyle right now. But yeah, I go to the gym a lot, so I'm really passionate about it. Yeah, that's just something I'm kind of like interested in. Obviously, this as well. But I really like taking care of myself in that way. Other ways I really like taking care of myself is with skincare. I often get told that I look really young, and I don't think it has anything to do with skincare. I think it's just genetic. I had my like 21st birthday. Strangers came up to me and were like, I would tell them, like, it's my birthday or whatever. They're like, you look like you're turning 15. And I was turning like 21. All that to say, I have never taken care of my skin ever before this year. I have been trying to moisturize it more. I have rosacea, and so I've been getting like doctor treatments for that and have seen some like really great skin improvements. I like doing that. I like taking care of myself. I don't know, routines are really important to me. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. All that to say, Susrooms is a really big part of my life because I can control everything that I make. So for my jobs that I work under a boss, I have certain tasks that I have to complete, but if I don't do them the correct way or something, I'll get told off. And so it's just a constant figuring out what my boss wants from me versus with my brand, with Susrooms, I just have fun. And I think that's what art is really all about, is just expressing yourself and just showing up. And that's why I love it. That's what this is. I go to my job because I need to, but I would love to do this full time. This would be cool. I honestly think if I didn't create this, I would either be pretty depressed or I would start something else. For the last year, 2024, I was posting a reel on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts every single day, almost without fail. I mean, there would be times where I couldn't, like I'd work all day or something. But for the most part, like, you look, I had posted every single day. I'm starting to cut back on that because I'm getting burnt out. But I also want to make reels when I feel inspired. I hope that this inspires you right now, me talking. But yeah, that's why I've created this brand. It's fun. That's why. Hi friends. So it is currently Tuesday and I've been having a pretty productive day so far. I finally finished my mushroom video. Yes. I mean my Meet the Mushroom video. And I think I'm going to take all the paintings that I have just like randomly scattered about my room and put them on the wall. So yeah. So this is what we have so far. I think it looks amazing. It feels like I have like a really big space now. It goes all the way up. But yeah, this is my space now, I guess. All of my first generation paintings, I think I'm gonna put on a separate wall. Really like this, just them all being here. It feels like, wow, like I've done so much and I'm like so proud of everything that I've accomplished. It's really cool to look at. Wow. Y'all, what is up? What day is it? It is Thursday, and guess what? I sold this set. Somebody bought this from me. So that's really cool. Problem is, I haven't really designed the back yet. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until if it sells, and then I'll create the other side of this. So it's just blank right now. So come along with me while I design the back of this. Kind of thinking my logo, and honestly, that might be it. I was not expecting it to sell. I literally posted it on my Etsy shop yesterday. I posted it with the YouTube video. If you haven't seen that video, you can watch it here, I think. I actually recorded how long it took me to edit that video. 11 and a half hours. A 13-minute video. But hey, I feel really confident with my editing skills now, how much progress I've gotten with learning the program. So that's really cool. Really proud of that. So I don't know if somebody saw the video and they were like, yeah, I want to buy it from her. But they did. And so now I'm gonna have to edit the other side of this so that I can send it. So I just edited the backs of these. I'm gonna print them right now and see what they are. My plan is to kind of do the same process as making them, adding in like that thing back there, which is a sealant on top, and connecting the two pieces together with some sort of glue, some sort of like really high quality glue. And fingers crossed that that works, because I really want like a really cool back to them. I'm just nervous that I'm gonna mess up, but that's all part of the process, I guess. So they have printed, and honestly, they look like exactly correct. Yeah, okay. I was mostly worried that they weren't gonna fit because there's an option whenever you're printing to print with it full screen or not. And I forgot what I did, but I did the right one, it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the protective film over top of this and then try to connect them. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I just want to make this like perfect. Okay, I think we're good now. I think a lot of times I get so scared of not being completely perfect, and it can really hold me back from creating art and doing things that I love because it's not completely perfect. And I think that goes to show for a lot of life that you are not going to be perfect. You're not going to be 100% the best. And I think there's only a small percentage of people that are, and they've made a lot of mistakes to get there. And in order for you to be great and to be perfect is to make mistakes. And whoever said that mistakes were bad, I just sort of hate this perfectionism that exists in the world, because why do we need to be perfect, and why does there need to be a rule and a standard for greatness? In some aspects, yes, but in art, there's not really a necessary reason, in my opinion, for perfection. And so I think the reason why I don't do a lot of things with my brand is because I'm just too scared. And why do I need to be scared? I think it's because it's not on another company's dime. It's not just a job. This is a passion, and so it feels like it needs to be perfect. I need to be doing it for a reason, and I am doing it for a reason. But it can feel really daunting if I don't also understand that the process is the point. This right now, me creating this, is the point. Period. End of story. That is the whole point. Look at these. That is the whole point. Just finished. Wow, it has a back now. So now the person that just ordered this entire cute little set has something finished. I currently have them all stacked on top of all these Bibles. So I'm gonna put this one under there. I'm gonna let them sit for like, I don't know, a long time. I'm gonna let all of these sit for a while so that they can really mold together. In the meantime, I gotta go to work and I gotta go figure out something to eat. But yeah, so that's the update today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add any more videos to this vlog, but if not, I am so thankful for you. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow me on my socials, it is Susrooms. Or if you want to follow me on this channel, I'm going to be creating more vlogs and Meet the Mushroom, which is my newest series. We'll be talking about mushrooms and all the facts you need to know about them. Thank you. I'm Holly. As always, I make mushroom art and I am with the brand Susrooms. All right. Bye, friends.